Hey there, random internet strangers. It's Random Crypto Guy here with our dollar cost average beast mode strategy. Today is Sunday, May 9th, 2021, and around 8 o'clock in the morning. And you will always find these signals in my pinned tweet at on Twitter at Random Crypto Guy at forex_random. I know it's a terrible name. One of these days I'll change it, maybe. But it's always going to be the pinned tweet every Sunday morning. If there is an updated signal in the afternoon, I will post an alert for that. But usually that doesn't happen. But sometimes we get that a surge in price, but it's rare that it happens before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually, if there's going to be a surge, it'll happen after the futures open. So, with that being said, you can always find these signals here at the pinned tweet. So, let's go ahead and pull up our signals for this week. The dollar cost average beast mode signal for Sunday, May 9th, 2021 at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The DCA for Bitcoin is 79.1%. The buy the dip escrow is 17.4%, and the all-in escrow is at 3.5%. So, for Ethereum, it's 24.6% for the DCA. By the dip escrow is 67%, and the all-in escrow is at 8.4%. So, what does that mean? If you're new, you haven't been following me, this is a way to set aside dollars to buy the dip when prices drop, because we want to buy when prices are low, so we lower the cost of our dollar cost average. That's the whole point of this, and it's a long-term, years-long strategy. So you have to be consistent and put in that small amount every week, whatever you can afford every week to buy, whether it's $20, whether it's $50, whether it's $2,000, depending on. But the key is to be consistent and put it in week after week after week after week, and try to automate the process if you can. So, what do these numbers mean? Well, let's go over that right now. We'll go to the calculator, and we'll start with Bitcoin. And the dollar cost average signal for Bitcoin is 79.1%. So we're going to assume in our examples that in all our examples I use $100 as the amount of dollar cost average we have per week. You know, it might be different for you. It might be $20, might be $150, whatever it is. You're just going to use a multiplier and multiply that whatever your DCA is by the percentage, and then you're going to put it into these different buckets. There's 3 different buckets for each coin. So let's go ahead and go to DCA for Bitcoin at 79.1%. So for our example, we have $100 to purchase. We're going to multiply that times 79.1%. 79.1%, and that equals $79.10. So today, that's what we're going to purchase Bitcoin today. We're going to buy $79.10 worth of Bitcoin today, and so that's what the DCA is, how much we are buying today with our DCA. So moving on, we go to the next signal, which is the buy the dip escrow. And what the buy the dip escrow is that we're going to set aside some dollars to purchase Bitcoin in the future when prices drop, when prices get low to a certain point, and that allows our dollar cost average to be lowered. You know, so, and then we'll take a percentage out based upon how hard and how fast price drops. So that's what we want to buy at a discount. So we're going to set to this week's example, we're going to set 17.4% aside. So we take our $100 times 17.4%, 5%, and that equals $17.40. So that money, if you're using BlockFi, it's the easiest way I can suggest how to use it. As you gain more confidence and more experience in the crypto space, you can venture out into other things. But for complete beginners, and that's what I designed this for, is for complete beginners, the best place to go is BlockFi to do this, and to be able to dollar cost average in just to get into the market and get off zero. So 17.4 or $17.40 is going to go into a dollar funded escrow account that in BlockFi I use USDC because all my dollars, when I bring it into BlockFi, go to Gemini US dollars. So these US dollar accounts are segregated so that when I'm ready to purchase and pull money out of these escrow accounts, I know which account is which, and they have 4 accounts that you can choose from. So that's why another reason why I recommend BlockFi. So that's $17.40. So that is the buy the dip escrow. So we'll move on. And all in escrow. This is when we get into a bear market, which is going to happen. We're in a bull market right now. Everybody's happy, but there are times when prices do drop and drop dramatically, and the algorithm picks up on this. And then what this escrow does is to buy at a super deep discount price. That's what the all-in signal is. And so we set aside every week a little bit so that we have the dry powder to take that all-in signal. And on average for Bitcoin, it's about every 2 years that so that you can see that this is a long-term strategy. This is not buying XYZ shitcoin to go pump 10,000%. This is dollar cost averaging to get the ball rolling, to build up that snowball and get faster and faster. And between the compounding interest at BlockFi, if you choose to use BlockFi, and every week being consistent, you'll start gaining momentum. So the all-in signal is 8.4%. Oh wait, no, sorry, 3.5%. So we take our $100 times 3.5% equals, that is $3.50. So we're going to set that aside into the all-in escrow. And for when I use BlockFi, I just keep it in the GUSD account. That's how I segregate it. That money stays in the GUSD account. So when I'm ready to pull it out, when I get that all-in signal, you're gonna, when you put 3% here, 2% here, 8% here, that's going to add up over 2.5 years, and you're going to have a nice chunk of change to buy when Bitcoin or Ethereum drops down to a significantly low fire sale price. And as I said, it happens about every 2 to 2.5 years on average. For Bitcoin. For Ethereum, there's only been 2 times that it's happened, so it's hard to come up with a respectable average, because Ethereum hasn't been around that long. So let's go ahead and go through Ethereum. We'll do this a little quicker. I'll do a little less explanation. If you get confused, go back, and I'm always free and available to help you on Twitter. Just DM me on Twitter, or even on the pin thread. That's fine to ask any questions. So let's go to Ethereum. And Ethereum, because it's on the move, you're going to see a wide difference in all. So the dollar cost average for Ethereum is 24.6%. So we take our $100 times 24.6% equals $24.60. So that's how much Ethereum we were going to buy today. So we are in the market. We don't want to be left behind, but we don't want to go all in, in case the market dumps. So we have some in there. Moving on. Try not to over explain things. let's go to the buy the dip escrow. So the buy the dip escrow is 67%. So we take our $100 times 67% equals $67. So $67 is going to get set aside into the buy the dip escrow. And for Ethereum and the on BlockFi, you can use one of the other stable coins. You can use if you're outside the United States, you can use Tether, or you can use Pax. And believe there's one other coin. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. So we'll set that aside. And the all-in escrow is 8.4%. So we have our 100 times 8.4% equals $8.40. So that will go into your all-in escrow for Ethereum. You see there's a big difference between the two. Let's go back here to the big difference between the dollar cost average of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I explained this last week. Let's see if we can go into a little deeper detail. This is the daily chart of Bitcoin. You can see each candle represents one day, and it's just been kind of range bound, bumping between $50,000 and $60,000 back and forth like ping pong ball. That's because people are cashing out of Bitcoin to purchase alts. They're doing a lot of that. That's what alt season is all about, and all the hype with Doge and all the other altcoins. And I have very, very small positions in altcoins. My majority of my position is in Bitcoin, and my second biggest holding is Ethereum. And that's what dollar cost averaging. You should start with that, and then don't worry about chasing shit coins later. You should wait a whole cycle so you can see and understand. And right now is a good time to be accumulating Bitcoin because it is ranging. So we want to be able to buy the dips, buy these small dips, and keep our dollar cost average up. On the other hand, Ethereum is on an absolute tear. You can see each day it's been higher and higher. We've just been nothing but green candles, up, 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 and up, and just bounced off $4,000. What was this? Did it make it $4,000? Looks like it just bounced off of it, or about $25 shy of $4,000 before it bounced back. So it's continuing, and it's deflationary by nature, and I think a lot of people are really looking forward to a lot of the upgrades that are going to happen. And because it has the history, it's definitely going to be around for a while, and that's why I included it now into the dollar cost averaging strategy. So, but you can see that we want to be in the market. We don't want to miss out on this, but we don't, at the same time, we don't want to get caught and putting all our eggs in this basket, and then for some strange reason we have a big drop, and it's very easily that it could drop down to here, not a problem. This area here, get back down to the 2,700. It's very possible that could happen. Don't know when that's going to happen or if it's going to happen, but eventually it's going to drop. And so when we got that dry powder ready, and we want to have more dry powder as this accelerates, because the faster this goes up, the faster it's going to backfill. It's going to go back down, and when some event happens and we start getting a leverage cascade, it's going to come back down. So that's it for today. Remember, you can reach me here at this is the best place to reach me is on Twitter, Random Crypto Guy at Forex Random, and the signals will be posted in the pinned tweet. So thanks for stopping by, and have a good day.